Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of Pahrump Early Learning Academy, where we are more than just childcare.
Hi, I'm Monique Mitchell with KPVM Television. My children attend Pella and they love it. The curriculum they have is pretty amazing, and my children learn what they need at their level.
Not only are the children learning, they're having fun, and that's what matters.
I like Pella. They help you with your homework, and it's fun.
Give us a call today to tour our facility at 751-5335.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget.
Tonight on News 46, a local man is arrested for a child murder. The Pahrump Town Board decides if they will increase room taxes. And a craft fair will begin tomorrow at the Pahrump Nugget. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, December 11th, 2014. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Jermaine Darrell Turner has been taken into custody by the Nye County Sheriff's deputies for the October death of a 13-month-old infant. Turner appeared in court to face charges of murder, involuntary manslaughter, battery, and child abuse resulting in death. Deputies responded to the residence on Highway Street for an infant that was reportedly not breathing. The child was transported to Desert View Hospital but was pronounced deceased shortly after arrival. The autopsy has revealed severe blunt force trauma to the head and abdomen. Turner was allegedly the caregiver and the child's mother's boyfriend. He was reportedly watching the baby during the time that the mother was in jail when the alleged abuse occurred. Darrell Turner is scheduled to be back in court January 15th. The cause of death for last month's fatal accident at Spring Mountain Motorsports has been ruled death by natural causes. According to Nye County Sheriff Tony DeMeo, Mr. Stanley Wilson of Eden Prairie, Minnesota, died before his car crashed into a barrier and caught fire on November 14th. Wilson was driving a Corvette during his fourth lap when the instructor lost contact with the driver and the vehicle went off track. An agenda item brought forth by Harley Calkin at the final town board meeting Tuesday night was to increase the room tax from its current 9% to 13%. Calkin wanted to take the 4% difference and use it for the fairgrounds project.
So I am very concerned with what 4% sitting there will end up with a county that's literally millions of dollars in a hole, what they will decide to do with this money. So I want to go ahead and put it into the fairgrounds so that we can free ourselves up from any restrictions. And if they want to turn around and change it later on, at least they'd have to have a pretty good reason. But I don't know how anybody in their right mind could think that not developing the fairgrounds is a good idea. I mean, not a good idea. There's so much criminal activity in this town, and drugs and stealing things, and that because people have no jobs and can't support their family, you can't totally blame people to turn to negative things because we have failed to provide a future for them. So I think it's very important that we move forward with this. Even if we were to do what we were talking about earlier, when I suggested that we just initiate the action and let the commissioners follow through, at least we initiated something that's responsible for this community.
This is our last meeting. We should not be addressing this at this time, especially when there's no backup from the stakeholders. There are no stakeholders here in the room that I can see. The gentleman, oh, there is one stakeholder back there. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. The gentleman who sent me the email is in the room. I can't and will not support the increase to this. So I would like to make a motion at this time to...
I'll withdraw the item immediately.
Well, he's here. Why don't we hear what he has to say? No? Okay, fine. Withdraw it because it's...
Yeah, I'll just withdraw it.
Fine. I withdraw everything too.
In the end, Harley decided to rescind the agenda item. After this break, we'll have your news across Nevada.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Water experts from 11 western states, several hydrology engineers, and federal officials are talking about drought during a two-day workshop in Las Vegas organized by the Western Governors Association. The meetings Monday and Tuesday are being hosted by Nevada Governor Brian Sandoval at the Renaissance Hotel. The topic is drought impacts and solutions for water supply and management. And Deputy U.S. Interior Secretary Michael Connor is speaking Monday about the federal role in planning for shortage. Participants are from various public, private, and research entities in Arizona, California, Colorado, Montana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Oregon, South Dakota, Utah, Wyoming, and Nevada. Members of the Governor's Behavioral Health and Wellness Council are expected to get an update Tuesday on changes they've recommended for Nevada's mental health system, including more beds for inpatient mental health care and higher salaries for psychiatrists. A report from the Gwen Center for Policy Priorities shows that Nevada ranks 50th in the nation for the number of psychiatrists per 100,000 residents. The shortage makes it difficult for people to access care, even if the recent Medicaid expansion means that many are newly covered. Nevada psychiatrists earn an average of about $177,000 a year, below the national average and $52,000 below Arizona's average rate. Secretary of State Ross Miller, in his capacity as Nevada's chief elections officer, certified that the petitions returned for the background check initiative and the initiative to regulate and tax marijuana are sufficient. Petitioners are required to collect and submit 25,416 signatures in each petition district by November 11th. The Secretary of State office will transmit the initiative petitions to the legislature on the first day of the 2015 legislative session. The initiatives can be found in the Elections Center of the Secretary of State's website, which is nvsos.gov. Viva Aerobus officials say the airline has begun flying nonstop between Monterrey, Mexico and Las Vegas again. The airline said Friday that it would offer the flights 4 days a week on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Viva Aerobus returns after dropping Las Vegas as a destination in January of 2013. The airline's arrival at McCarran International Airport nearly doubles the number of possible passengers traveling from Monterrey to Las Vegas compared with a year ago. There were 6 nonstop flights a week last December. Now there are 11 weekly nonstop flights. Interjet, Aeromexico, and Magna Charters also fly between Las Vegas and Monterrey. Las Vegas tourism officials say travelers from Mexico are the second largest group among international visitors to the destination. Viva Aerobus says fares start at $99 one way. A specialty Nevada license plate supporting safe bicycle and pedestrian programs is now available for purchase through the Nevada Department of Motor Vehicles. The specialty plate displays a Share the Road message and a bicycle and pedestrian image. The plates will cost an additional $61 and $30 for renewal. Proceeds of $25 per plate will provide grant money for nonprofit and government organizations to plan and construct bicycle and pedestrian facilities, as well as support bicycle and pedestrian safety, education, and other programs. The grant funding will be awarded by the Nevada Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Board and administered through the Nevada Department of Transportation. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial.
Whenever you'd like to use the internet, you see your first web page automatically come up. This first page is called your startup page. Most folks prefer websites like Google, Yahoo, or MSN. What if you need to change your startup page? Or worse yet, another program changed your startup page without your permission? What do? If you're using Internet Explorer, simply click the Settings button, which looks like a cogwheel. Choose Internet Options and click the tab titled General. Under General, you will find a section called Homepage. There, a website address will be listed. Type in your own custom address and you're set.
Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
Thanks, Josh. Everyone is invited to experience the magic of Christmas tomorrow night at the Bob Roode Community Center.
Friday we have the Magic of Christmas, and it's scheduled from 4 to 8 p.m. It's free to the public and the children, and it doesn't cost anything. And then we're going to have a holiday extravaganza. We're going to have pictures with Santa, arts and crafts. We're going to have face painting. We're going to have cookie decorating. It's going to be a great event.
You held an event similar to this here before, but this is the first time at the Bob Roode, right?
This is the first time at the Bob Roode. This will be our 3rd annual Magic of Christmas.
Wow. So much fun. Julie, I know that No to Abuse has been holding these events to bring the community, get them a little bit more involved in No to Abuse. Tell me a little bit more about that.
This, like she said, it's our 3rd year, and we want to make sure that we give back to the community and to those that don't get to have some little Christmas to come down. And it's kind of an after-school kind of program. So it's 4 to 8 on December 12th, which is Friday, and down at the Rudd Center. And like she said, anybody can come in, just come in, and we'll welcome you and come down and have some fun with us.
Inviting all the families to come on down?
Absolutely. Kids, teenagers, families, everybody.
Are you guys looking for any donations or any helpers at this time?
We can always use help. People that want to come and help direct the kids as far as helping them get to Santa or helping set up. If they'd like to come and set up, they can come down Thursday afternoon. They can call us up here at No to Abuse at 751-1118 and talk to anybody here if they'd like to come down and volunteer and help us set up or clean up or just come down and be part of the organization, help serve cocoa or cider or coffee.
After this break, we'll tell you about the Nevada Silver Tappers Christmas show this Saturday. The Nevada Silver Tappers are holding their annual Christmas show this Saturday.
The Nevada Silver Tappers annual Christmas community Christmas show. It's our 24th year, but you know, I chose to have it on a Saturday this time, which I think was a big mistake. The tickets are not going like I really wanted to. Because I thought maybe that it would be better for the children, but I think I have to go back to my Sunday next year and have it the first week in December, because people thought that's when I was going to have it. And there's a lot of activities in Pahrump anymore, and I realize it's getting larger, but please come to this show, because I have a representative here that's going to tell you that half of this money is going to go to them, and then I'll tell you about the other when Linda gets finished.
Linda Fitzgibbons from the Nye County School District. Tell me about what we're going to be using the funds for from this Christmas show.
Well, these funds are going to go, and by the way, I would like to thank BJ again, because this is the second time that they have chosen our organization, Nye County School District, McKinney-Vento Children's Homeless Activity Fund. They were the first ones that ever adopted us, so to speak, as a community agency to donate some of the funding for our organization. But what it's going to go to, it is then the Homeless Children's Activity Fund, and it's for children that are considered homeless or actually qualify for homeless under the federal law of homelessness. And those things will be going to things such as clothing and shoes, hygiene items, toothbrushes, toothpaste, shampoos, conditioners, things like that. How can they get the tickets?
Well, first of all, I want to tell you, Deanna, that my decorations has been made by the high school art council. And where do you see it?
Yeah.
Beautifully done, beautifully. Ticket only $10. And you
So they can get them ahead of time. How?
They can get them at the Chamber of Commerce, at Sunflower Fashions, and of course any of the Nevada Silver Tappers and me at 727-7011.
And they can buy them at the door at 3 o'clock,
yes.
7 o'clock shows.
Right.
Bring the family, come on down, help the Nye County School District and the
McKinney-Vento program.
How can they donate all year long to this program?
They can call me anytime. My number is 727-1875, and just give our office a call. And like I said, if somebody's interested in tickets also, just give us a call too.
And you'll forward them to BJ. And once again, the phone number.
727-7011.
Anything you want to say to people out there for the holidays?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And thank you so much for helping our kids.
And here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
Oh yeah, this weekend is another fantastic sale. Our building is just full again. Fenton glass, uranium glass, the Vaseline glass, Native American collectibles, toys, gifts, lots of nice jewelry, sterling jewelry, turquoise jewelry, Indian jewelry, gold coins, silver coins, and a lot of furniture. Just something for everybody again this weekend.
This is a great place to shop for the holidays.
Oh, absolutely. There'll be some fantastic deals, and of course, there's very unique items, things you can't buy anywhere else, but at a place like this or a public auction, or sometimes online too. But yeah, really unique gifts this weekend.
For everybody too. If you can't find something for somebody at a store, definitely stop on by this auction. One of the things that really stand out has to be these collector bikes and this furniture right behind you.
Oh yeah, there's a ladies Schwinn bike behind me, and then there's a classic 1964 Schwinn American bike. Again, that bike's over 40 years old. And then I have a pair of dueling pistols, tons of jewelry, Yadro porcelain, a train set, brand new Italian leather jackets. Yeah, really, there's something that's for everybody this weekend.
Even some Christmas decorations.
Yeah, we got a large collection of some very nice, elegant Christmas decorations. I mean, nice nutcrackers, nice lights. The wreaths behind me are LED lights, the Christmas sign. So some really nice Christmas decorations, too.
Let's talk about this really large cabinet that you have. It's like an entertainment center.
Yeah, it's a pier style, so you've got the China hutch, then the entertainment center in the middle, and then 2 bookcases on the end. We'll sell it in pieces, but yeah, it is one very large set.
And then a lot of collectors, too, over here that you were speaking of. And coins?
Lots of coins, gold, silver, key dates, Carson City, currency, test notes, just a lot of stuff. Nice glass, records again this week, a couple fur coats, nice Tiffany-style lamps. Yeah, really a lot of interesting stuff this week.
How can people find out more?
You can find us online. It's auctionnv.com. The address here is 800 Margaret Street. And the phone number is 751-4867.
They can preview when?
Our preview is all day Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And again, you can preview before the auction. Noon on Saturday is the auction. We open our doors at 10 to come on down.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
And a craft fair begins tomorrow and runs through the weekend in the parking lot of the Prump Nugget.
It's our biggest show of the year. We are expecting at least from 70 to 100 vendors Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend, rain or shine.
And so this is all kind of geared towards the holidays, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We've got Christmas wreaths, Christmas clothing, Christmas baked goodies, all kinds of baked stuff. We have several vendors that does like horseshoe wreaths and regular Christmas wreaths, all very unique stuff.
So where's it going to be held at?
Okay, it's going to be in the front parking lot on the corner of 372 and Highway 160.
Right next to that giant Christmas tree.
Yes, in fact, part of the Christmas tree is part of our booth spaces, so you might be lucky enough to get your picture taken around the Christmas tree.
So if people want to be part of this, is there any spaces open anymore?
Yes, there is. I can have up to basically 120 vendors there. I do have spaces available. It's $40 for all 3 days. You get a 12-foot by 18-foot space, and it's $40. You can actually go by the Nugget to the cashier's cage, tell them you want to pay for the craft show this weekend, and pay right then and there.
So what's the hours of the craft fair?
Friday and Saturday is 9 to 5, Sunday 9 to 3.
All right, thank you so much, Gordon.
Thank you, and thank you for having me, and I want to invite everybody out. It's going to be a fun weekend.
That craft fair is going to be so much fun. I know that the weather is going to, or at least is predicted to, not be very good tomorrow. But I do have to tell you that there's going to be so many vendors and so many things to do out there. And they're also open on Saturday and Sunday. You saw in that little piece there that there was a bunch of wreaths. And I have to say the person that edited it was a little biased there. That's Darby. And those are actually Darby's wreaths. She has a booth down there, and she's going to be down there on Saturday and Sunday selling those custom-made wreaths. So if you want a wreath, go down and see her on Saturday and Sunday in the Prump Nugget parking lot. Of course, if you miss her or if she's sold out, which we hope because she, she's earning Christmas money to buy her mom something great. And so you can give us a call here at the station at 727-9400 extension 201 and order a Christmas wreath. Well, here's Courtney Salmon with Weekend Sports.
Weekend Sports is brought to you by Wolfenstein Construction. The Pahrump Valley High School traveled to Bonanza on Monday, and the boys lost 64-26, then played the current defending state champions Clark at home last night. They lost 73-29. The boys had 12 men listed on their roster, but only had 7 players last night. Of those 7 players, they only had 1 of their 3 seniors. It isn't that these boys aren't talented athletes with tremendous heart, because they definitely are. Unfortunately, Pahrump boys have struggled with things like eligibility and injury. And it's hard to compete against teams like Clark, who have 10 players listed at 6 feet or taller, while the Pahrump boys have 3. Height isn't everything in basketball, but it definitely helps. The Pahrump Valley High School girls basketball team also traveled to Bonanza on Monday night, and they lost 51-44. The girls played Clark last night at home as well. The game started off really strong. By halftime, the Trojans were down by only 1 point and were able to hold Clark's strongest offensive player, Bobby Floyd, to only 6 points. After halftime, the girls started to struggle. Their shots weren't falling. They were driving hard to the basket and getting it to their big girls down low, but they couldn't finish. Clark's Bobby Floyd ended the game with 31 points. The final score was 44-26. Make sure you go check out the wrestling match at Pahrump Valley High School tonight at 6 p.m. For those of you who have followed UNLV football, know that UNLV football coach Bobby Hawk has announced his resignation. Today, UNLV introduces Hawk's replacement, Tony Sanchez from Bishop Gorman. That's right, UNLV is bringing a high school coach to try and turn their team around. Sanchez led Gorman to 6 consecutive state championships, and Gorman was ranked #1 in the nation under Sanchez's lead. The hope is this will open up some financial and recruiting opportunities for the particularly bad UNLV football program under a noticeably successful coach. What's the worst that could happen? Another 2-11 season? This has been Weekend Sports. I'm Courtney Stallman with News 46.
Thanks so much, Courtney. We so appreciate that report. When we come back from this break, we're going to have your weather with Noah Began.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, December 11th. Today we had partly cloudy skies with a high of 67 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 10 degrees below that at 57 degrees. Winds were coming from the south-southeast today at 7 miles per hour with gusts up to 15 miles per hour. The UV index today was 1, which is low. Humidity was at 41% today. Sunrise was at 6:46 this morning, and the record high in 1939 was 72 degrees. Well, tonight we'll be having partly cloudy skies with a low of 47 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 39 degrees. Winds will be coming from the southeast this evening at 13 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Again, with that Pacific storm moving in, we should be experiencing some high winds. Humidity will be at 59% this evening. Sunset was at 4:30, and the record low in 1972 was 21 degrees. Tomorrow we can be expecting some showers in the morning. We'll have a high of 54 tomorrow and a low of 35 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south at 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 28 miles per hour. Again, high winds. There is a Pacific storm moving through, so make sure you're safe, especially if you're on the roadways. Humidity will be at 89%, sunrise will be at 6:47 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 2, which is low. 4 hours, 7-day forecast. Again, we can experience some rain tomorrow. Then we should have partly cloudy skies for the next few days, but it looks like the rain is coming back in next Tuesday and Wednesday. We can be expecting rain as well. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the mid-50s. They'll be going down into the low 50s next Tuesday and Wednesday with that other storm coming in. And then your low temperatures will be pretty much staying in the 30s across these next 7 days.
Looks like it's going to be a rainy week. Well, the winds are gusting to 140 miles per hour and are whipping through the Sierra Nevada mountain passes ahead of a powerful wet Pacific storm, toppling trees in the Lake Tahoe area and grounding commercial airline flights in Reno. No injuries are immediately reported ahead of today's storm that the National Weather Service says is expected to bring up to 3 feet of snow in higher elevations and rain to the Reno Sparks area. Winds were clocked at more than 70 miles per hour hour at Reno Tahoe International Airport, where at least 30 flights were canceled. High-profile vehicles have been banned on Interstate 580 between Reno and Carson City, and a blizzard warning runs through 4 a.m. Friday for elevations above 6,000 feet. We want to tell you that tonight is a very special Christmas concert performed by the High Desert Chorale. Everyone is invited to get into the holiday spirit at the Prump Nugget. The entry fee is a can of food to support our local food banks. Bring the family for a lovely evening. The doors open at 6 for a mixer, and the show starts at 7 p.m. There's a special casting call that has been issued today for tomorrow, actually, in Las Vegas. They need extras for the Las Vegas TV series Bosch. They're looking for non-union extras. The rate is $72 plus overtime. They're looking for all types and ethnicities needed. You must be 21 years of age or older, and they're filming in the casinos and the hotel. They're looking for upscale men and women types, young, attractive men and women, and looking for upscale cars. And they want you to tell them when you send them an email about your car, send them a picture of you and your car and your size. They want you to work all day tomorrow, and you just need to email them at boschextras@gmail.com. That's boschextras@gmail.com. Tails End Christmas Community Pet Party will be this Saturday, December 13th from 1 until 3 p.m. on Surrey Lane off Basin Avenue behind the Nye County Courthouse. For more information, give them a call, 751-6310. And the Prump Art Gallery will be hosting a Christmas open house on Saturday, December 13th from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. They have free raffles, refreshments, painting demonstrations, and if you bring your own personal artwork depicting winter, you could win a cash prize. They're located at 601 East Street next to the library in the Chapter 2 bookstore. For more information, call Princey at 537-7958, or you can go to their website, PrumpArtGallery.com. The Nevada Silver Tappers Christmas Show will be held this Saturday at the Saddle West. There will be 2 shows, one at 3 and one at 7. This annual event will support the homeless youth in Nye County this year. For more information and to get tickets, give BJ a call at 727-7011. And as you may know, our radio station 95.9 KACE is now broadcasting in Amargosa, so we're going to let you know a little bit about their event. The Amargosa Community Christmas Dinner will be held at their location, which is their community center, on Saturday, December 13th from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. The dinner is free to the community of Amargosa, with the kids program scheduled to begin at 6 p.m. The families can bring desserts for the dessert potluck. Have a good time this Saturday night there in Amargosa. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. From everyone up here at KPVM-TV and, of course, KACE Country Radio 95.9. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.